So today we're going to talk about triangular prisms. If you can do rectangular prisms, you should be able to do triangular. The only difference is the shapes of the base. Yeah. Now we've got 3 rectangles and 2 triangles versus yesterday where we had 6 different rectangles, right? So 3 rectangular faces and 2, yeah, oh, misspelled that, 2 triangular bases. Okay, and the bases are always parallel and congruent. They're equal to each other. They're the same. The bases do not touch because they're on opposite ends, so they're not touching. All right, the biggest thing you need to remember is for a rectangle, it's area equals base times height. And for a triangle, it's 1/2 base times height. So we're going to have to use both formulas today. All right, first thing we need to do is put some numbers here because there's not enough numbers for me. So the sides of my triangle are what? How big? What? Oh, sorry, thank you. The sides of my triangle are 5 and 5. Okay. Can you, no, thank you. The bottom, the base of the triangle is
6.
Here's the sides, just look at the picture. The bottom is, 6. I'm not asking you to make up numbers, they're right there, we just gotta look. Okay, what's the height of the triangle? 4. All right, now what about these long sides of the prism? The height of the prism is different. That's 9. So this would be 9 and 6, but what are these outside ones? These fold together. So 5. So then this one is 5. Good. So A is 45. B, 9 times 6? Yeah. Then another 45. Okay, so D and E, here's where we have to pay attention. The triangle is the base, not a rectangle anymore. So don't forget to half it. So 1/2, the base is 6, the height is 4. 6 times 4 is?
24.
So 12 and 12. And then we just add them up.
18 and play with 1.
What'd you get? I was gonna say, what'd you get? I thought you said 31. I was like, what'd you get? 31. Yeah, 168 centimeters squared. Okay, so you just gotta pay close attention to your triangle. Sometimes the triangle will have 3 different side lengths like this one, right? This triangle looked like this. 5, 5, and 6. So is that an equilateral triangle? Are they all equal? No. So if they're not an equilateral triangle, if they're not equal, then all your rectangles are gonna not be equal, right? This one right here, let's look at this triangle. The sides are 6, 6, and what's this one? 6. Rules of a rectangle. If this side is 6, this side is 6. So is this triangle equal? Yes. So that means all your rectangles are also going to be equal. They're going to be the same. So there are ways to kind of work a little smarter, not harder here. But if you don't like that, you can always just do one shape at a time and add them up, right? Just like yesterday. So these rectangles are 8.5 times 6. I think so. And then the next one is 6 times, the triangle height is 5.2.
31.
No, half. So 15.6. That's okay, I started writing it, I wasn't thinking. So then we just add, right? Just add. Stop. Okay, that's what makes this method trickier. So if you're going to do it this way for triangular prisms, correct, that's what happens every time. This isn't as easy as like what we did yesterday. The ones we did yesterday, let me show you. We just added and multiplied times 2, right? Cool, easy. But with triangles, it can be harder. So I prefer this method when we're talking about triangles. Because it splits it all up. Because this one, you have to multiply, how many rectangles do you have? 3. So you got to multiply this number times 3. But you only have 2 bases, so then you got to multiply this number times 2. So this can be kind of tricky. It's not a method I prefer.
So it's 153 plus 31.
Yeah.
184.
Yep. So you see how that can be kind of confusing? Or if you have a triangle like this where only 2 match, then you got to multiply this times 2 and this times 2, and you don't multiply this one times anything. So my advice for triangular prisms, just add them up. Okay? It's just the safest way. And like I said, with rectangular prisms, you could do it that way too. I know a lot of people that do it. That's how I kind of do it. I showed y'all my method. I write these in here and I quick add. Because this makes sure I don't miss anything. Alright? So I would stick with it. And you could do that with the triangles too. Like I would say, oh, this is 51. 51. 51. 51 plus 51 plus 51 is 153. And then I would write in here, oh, 15.6. 15.6. And then I would just quick add off to the side like this. This is gonna guarantee you're not gonna miss anything. Okie dokie. So just be careful. Triangles. If you did rectangles, you can do triangles. So, but they can just feel a little trickier. And then we talked about lateral yesterday. What does lateral mean? What do we not add?
The bases.
The bases. Very good. All right, let's just look at these and fill in our shapes. Let's practice that method. So this would be 12, and what is this side?
5.
5. 6. This would be 12. This would be 12. What's this side? 5. Okay, so 12 times 5.
16.
Good. 12 times 6.
17.
12 times 5. 16. And then this triangle is 6 and the height is 4, right? 6 times 4 is 24. Half of it would be,
So bump the number 24 together.
yeah.
So 192 is the lateral.
So 120, 192, and then plus 24.
So 116.
216, right? Yeah. Yeah, so the lateral would just be these in the middle. Right? This. So 192. And the total is all of it together, which is 216. Very good. All right. I'm going to give you a second to do number 3. Let's start by filling in where the numbers go. All right, now what I want you to do is just like this, multiply each space and put the numbers in it. Like physically write them in there. Okay, so 9 times 3. What am I doing? Oh, my brain. 9 times 4.
There's 6.
I literally almost wrote 76. I know. 9 times 5. 5 plus 36 plus 27. Those are not hard. Those are not as easy for me to do in my brain, right? So this is where you can just, okay, or we're frozen. We can just add. Okay, don't be afraid to just resort to just basic adding. 11 plus lateral is 108. Total, we would do 108 plus the 6 and 6, which is 12. So it would be 108 plus 12 is 120.